right, this message has to get out. There is an urgency behind this. So if this is finding you, trust that it's for a reason. I was in the shower, mid manifestation, deep condition, okay? When my man comes in, busting in the door, he's like, change your plans, babe. You got to go get the baby from dance class because he had to go run and do something. Now, before I pull a card, I was really, really pissed off. Like, I was so pissed off because now I got to leave the house with wet hair and I digress. About 20 minutes before this, I was having a conversation with a mutual on here, a lovely reader. I will tag her below. She had posted a video about tarot readers and cussing, and then after I messaged her about it, like, oh, I feel a little called out, but you know what? I'm glad you brought that to my attention. I was on the phone with my sister, and I was talking, and she was like, do you realize how many times you said the F word in the last, like, couple breaths? And I'm like, I mean, that's just how I talk. So, like, what are the odds that something I was triggered by through a video and then, like, an hour later came up in no coincidences, one on the timer. Then, as I was rushing out of the shower, I was turning off the space heater, and a giant black spider, it looked like a black widow, but it wasn't, came crawling out of my bathroom. I don't know where that was hiding from, but usually, like, I hate spiders. I usually would have stomped that sucker, but I was like, no, this is a message. This is a message. So I saved him. And also there was a random fly in the shower with me. But then I had messaged Luna back and told her about the conversation with my sister. And she's like, maybe you need to do some shadow work, babe. And I'm like, you know what? This is a hard time of year for me. I am suppressing a lot of rage right now. So I'm going to do some shadow work and uncrossing, some other things. But there's an urgency behind this message. The spider, the fly, just shadow work energy. Like something, you need to know something. Four of Swords. It is time to rest and reflect. Rest and reflect. You need to pause. Confirmation. You need to pause. You need to slow down. There's something you're missing, and it's right there. It's right there. And it's showing up as other things. But there is an urgency. Even though you need to rest and reflect, there's an urgency to handle this. There's an urgency to rest. There's an urgency to pause. Five of Cups. Yeah, there's something siphoning your energy. There's something you're suppressing. There's something you need to work through. There's something causing a deep emotional imbalance is what I'm hearing. There's an urgency for this to be addressed. And in order for you to address it, you're going to need to slow down, and you're going to need to meditate. You're going to need to do some inner reflection. Six of Swords. Once you do this, you're going to be like moving on to a more peaceful, calmer time in your life. But this is necessary. Like, you're moving away from the BS, but this is a necessary pause, an urgent necessary pause for inner reflection. One more. Five of Pentacles. Wounds being triggered right now. Maybe it's abandonment wounds. Maybe it's financial insecurities. This is a hard time. We're going through a lot of hard things right now. Okay, collectively, like, I know personally for me this time of year, abandonment wounds are triggered because there's just a lot. Okay, financial insecurities. My birthday, my daughter's birthday, Christmas is coming. You know, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things, and they can easily throw you off balance. And if you suppress them, they're going to fester. And they're going to cause a big gaping wound that then, like, you're going to have to work 10 times harder to heal. So if this is finding you, it's time to, it's an urgent need to rest, reflect, and deal with your shit. I try not to curse this whole reading, but, you know, that wouldn't be me. Love you. Bye.